All right, part two, hood post-traumatic stress syndrome. That's what I might as well call this. Um, so I had to feed my babies, but anyway. So I was talking about how the gangs, how we start to identify with the gangs. We had a in our mind, we wasn't gonna be like the gang members. Our group, we had a small group. We was the sports players. I'm talking about we was the type that we was innocent, like we was innocent in a guilty world. And wasn't drinking, we wasn't smoking. My homeboys really didn't start drinking and smoking until like the late teens. Like the late teens. I'm talking about it was like it was pressures all around us, but we prided ourselves on not being the ones drinking and smoking. The main three, you feel me? It was that vortex. Me, the homeboy Dre Bug, and the homie Lil Blue Rag. Like, you feel me? It was us. We don't drink, we don't smoke. We healthy bodies. You feel me? I got the weight. Like, you go in my room, I had my bed. I had a little bitty, like a couch type. It was a sectional, but it came from a table, like a lunch set that you put in your kitchen. And I had that in my room. And I had a weight set, a bench in the middle of my room. I had to walk around it to get to my bed, walk around it to do anything. But I got the weights in my room. I'm hitting the weights right in the middle of my room. I end up moving the weights. I put a motorcycle in my room. You know, this is Compton, right? But anyway, we start to identify with the Crips then. We start to identify with the gang members because we ain't doing nothing wrong. Then maybe you not doing nothing wrong. Cause I see the way they doing y'all. And I know the way they do me. And then I remember the little homies like, you know what I mean? One of the first homies was Lil Monk, rest in peace. South in peace. He was like, yeah, little homie, hey, why the police stopped y'all? What they say? And they used to always, like, what they say. The big homie, OBG Lee, you know what I mean? Rest in peace. South in peace. I used to watch him in his low rider count money. You feel me? And he used to pay me to watch out for the police. So now I'm talking to him more now. First I stayed away from him, but I'm talking to him more just because. So the same way that we was non-gang affiliated and the police help influence that is the same way that they help influence the same very insurgents that they fighting. Just listen.
Racism. And the thing that struck me the most is that when I joined the military, I was trying to escape things that I was exposed to back home. And when I came in, it was really sad to see that it was racism in the military to their own troops, out loud in the open, from pretty much every rank. And it was ridiculous. And that was one of the things that it seemed like a fun joke, and you know, that joke turned into destroying people's lives in Iraq. And the next thing I want to cover is my second deployment. I was deployed in the town of Hussein al-Anbar province.
It's crazy because this is about Iraq war. This is our lifetime. And there's a lot of Europeans that say, well, y'all just complaining. And there's a lot of black folks say, well, y'all just complaining. There's a lot of people say that was in the 60s and so long ago. It's not as racist as it is now. But then when you have white folks telling you, he used to be part of white people. He started to develop a heart and turn into white folks. You know, the folks you can relate to. You feel me? The average folks in the street that you next to and hello, how you doing? And he just want to go home and be a father now. And now he look at you and understand. So I don't want to be the one that push him away from his understanding. And be the one that say, well, you just like the rest of them. When he came to a conclusion in his mind that I don't want to be like the rest of them. So I won't be the conduit to push him back over there. I try to build bridges. And They thought a lot of white folks think they going over there to build bridges. No matter how much we tell them, man, yo, that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's fake. It's false. Then we start talking about the drugs. Well, yeah, then people start saying, well, you didn't have to do drugs. Nobody forced you into it. Post-traumatic stress syndrome. How many troops are not forced into drugs, but they self-medicate? Even these troops will tell you that they start self-medicating.
On the Syrian border. This time I was a member of a Scout Sniper platoon, so our mission was a little bit different.
I think
pretty much what we did, we just go out in the town and search for people to shoot. The first day,
sniper mission, go out to town, search for people to shoot. It just seems like that's what the police is doing. They don't feel that we are them. They don't. And truth be told, the generation of young children that's coming up now in this internet is going to raise a total different revolutionary. See, we had television, and we had the 60s to look back on and see how police treat us, and then the war on drugs to see how we're being treated. That's what we had. And we didn't see the police killing people. We heard about it. Black man shot. He was pulling out his wallet. Comedians making jokes. You got to have an orange wallet so you won't get shot. We heard a lot of that. But now these children are seeing that. Is branded onto their mind. To where murder become easy. And shooting back is going to be the norm. The police force is making it harder for the next generation. And it doesn't matter if you take away... if you don't have the trickle down theory when it comes to taking guns, that if you get rid of the big guns and all the little guns will go, no, you're going to try to get rid of all the little guns. And then people going to start hiding more little guns and improvising more little guns. And then they going to go to Home Depot and make some shit that you be like, damn, I wish we'd have left these motherfuckers with the guns. You can't stop murder in prison, so how you going to stop it on the streets? They're going to have melee weapons. If somebody want to kill somebody, it ain't the gun that's doing it. Society is breeding this. And they're starting to breed it in Iraq society. In one of my raps, I was like, God bless America for liberating Iraq. And that's what I say. Pretty soon, they would know crack. The truth is no nukes, but ain't no turning back. Some, I forgot the rest of it though. But yeah, it is what it is. So when we start looking at society and just start listening to these cats, man. And oh man, and I talk to people personally. One man told me his father was fighting the VA, and when he died, he got his first check. He's limping now for the rest of his life, and he's now fighting the VA. The VA not even respecting his troops, and that's why they got these troops under watch. Yes, son. Huh? Okay, here I come. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. Garden. Get back to earth. Because right now, at the rate this thing is going, boy, we going to hit a brick wall. And a brick wall. But when I say we, I mean all of us. And then I'm going to do another video on how being racist in a time of economic collapse is like having bad credit. Stay safe.